Hi, this is a wee comment response video. Obviously, things have got a wee bit busier, and the comments have piled up and piled up. And me being me, I just avoid it because it becomes overwhelming. There's so much there. I prefer just to do it in a comment response. I was going to do this live, maybe later on, and I might go live later on tonight. We'll see what happens. There's a few things to discuss. So as I say, this is just to, people are decent enough and take the time to comment, so I just want to respond. It's not like, I'm just ignoring it. It just becomes overwhelming, and there's so many of them, and having the time to sit and comment. But, I maybe go live tonight. There's a few concerns, a few issues. Obviously, the mimicking that's going on, the characters that are starting to appear, raises some concerns for me and what they're actually up to. So, there's a whole aspect to this that needs to be looked at. I'm pretty sure people are aware of the games that are being played by now anyway. It's fucking clear as day, and that's what I set out to show that. Again, this is an objective question. These people who are involved in it, playing entertainment games, illogical fucking name calling, drama, these are the players. Some people are innocent. That's the level they're at, but the majority of these fuckers are at it. Okay? So, how are we all anyway? Still fucking spinning about endlessly through infinite space. People think, we are the retards. People are fucking stupid, right? Thinking they live on a nature-defying fucking sphere pair, right? They are the stupid people. Right? I'm going to start referring to them as globe earthers. When you're talking about people who are stupid, start referencing them as globe. People who used to believe the earth was a globe, because that's the fucking retarded stupidity, right? Believing in something with absolutely zero fucking proof for it. Pissing me off. Really is annoying me now. We need progress. We need to start fucking making moves to find out where we are. The numbers seem to be increasing, so it's time to start thinking of methods and tactics, who to approach, who to annoy, right? Because I'm up for rattling every fucking cage. My life's committed to this. There's nothing else that interests me. The welfare and the happiness of my kids, and the kind of relationships are important. But this is really important. So I'm here to rattle every fucking cage. Anyway, I'm going to have to get back. It might go on a wee bit. So, as I say, this is just a comment response video. And if people just need to hang on to maybe hear the response. So I'm just going to get back to Flat Earth Daughter Chat and Open Invitation. So this was the one where my daughter had appeared on. There's some comments here that I have responded to, and some that I've not. But there's some I'm just going to read out for the sake of it anyway. Wisdom Keeper 11. It is the young of today that need to be given opportunities to learn as free thinkers, instead of being indoctrinated into the mainstream system. Your children are so fortunate to have a father like you, Dale. That's a really nice comment, and it's the truth. It's about nurturing the kids, instilling them with critical thought. No, what are you teaching your fucking kids about the world and life? Because what's it based on, right? You don't even know where the fuck you are. So you should stop it immediately and start telling them the fucking truth. Appreciate that, Wisdom Keeper. Looks as if I went back too far. I'll just go to the next video, which was the Flat Earth, the people beyond the imaginary curve, on the 3rd of January. Who have we got here? Jack Parsons. This is another one of these fucking sock accounts. Another one of these fucking establishment gimps. Another lovely mother's meeting with Dell, the gossip, and his gal pals. Right, so here they go, they're adopting your methods, your format, the things that you put out there, your mannerisms, what you wear, the lighting in your surroundings, And now they're trying to reverse it. You know, another mother's meeting with Dale the gossip. No, Dale isn't the gossip. Dale has highlighted the gossips and the illogical fucking morons like Jack Parsons, who's probably a sock account of one of the other people that we know well, right? A fucking spineless fucking gimp moron, right? You are the little fucking bitch, you and your pals and your wee fucking circle jerk. All of you have been offered the platform to come in, to articulate your point, to tell us what relevance it has to the situation and the actual question that we're involved in. None of you, every one of you are spineless little gimps. Your best Tim Osman or Mick Mason, whatever the fuck you want to call him, another illogical, insecure dweeb, right, came on, couldn't handle it and shut the hangout down. Now I see that they're going about shutting other hangouts down. Oh, big fucking brave men. Spineless little fucking gimps, right? Criminals that I consider, because they're getting the fucking road of my discovery and everybody else's discovery, right? Can we get to the bit where you actually highlight what you actually intend to do, Dale, or is this it? Dale's highlighted exactly what he intended to do right from the start. Dale has achieved everything that he set out to do right from the start, including rounding up you little gimps and showing and highlighting you exactly for what you are. Right? I played the game, you fell into my trap and you were exposed. Every fucking one of you. Right? And you can't handle it. The platform's still open. Any one of you spineless little fucks want to come in and have something to say, come ahead. Right? It's no anger, it's passion. Right? This is passion. No mindless anger. At the end of the day, I'm going to express my pissed offness. I'm going to express my contempt for fucking morons like this. And that YouTube allows sock accounts to act as groups, going about intimidating and trying to bully, mimicking, stealing people's content. It's not going to fucking work. Right? I mean, we did discuss the simplest way to get the only proof you will accept water adhering to the surface of a globe. Where? Where does bodies of water conform to the exterior of any shape? You know, total nonsense. This is reality denying. Right? This is blatant religious institutions pushing their fucking crap on people. They have nothing. Sophism. They have arguments from perspective and, you know, optical effects. That's all they have in their fucking NASA shit. That's it. Right? It's based on trickery. You know, back then understanding there's perspective issues, and we could play on that, you know, it looks as if it's going to recover. You know, they're fucking idiots, and the game's up, right? Because people like me, you talk about what action are you taking? Well, I started with nothing. I never involved myself with anybody. I never, you know, advertised myself with anybody. And there's nearly 1,000 people. There's people coming and listening. There's people mimicking and repeating the same message everywhere. Everything that I set out to achieve. Because when I get involved in this, it was full of fucking morons pushing maps, models, spouting illogical shit, focusing on personalities. Right? So fuck you, Jack Parsons. I've got a sneaky suspicion on who you are. Anyway. Super Chris to O Henderson. The talk about light was really interesting. We can't see light. Cheers, man. You know, again, if you want to come on and discuss any of these things, you're more than welcome. Mark Lord got called away last night. Dale catching the last hour now. All good. Nice one, man. Flat Earth Female, another great hangout, always interesting points brought up. Still no globe proof. Funny that, isn't it? Hey, well, it's only been nearly 2 years. You know, when are people going to realise that the globe is no real? Right? I'm not even waiting for proof. There is none. The place is covered in fucking water. Right? It has to be a container of some sort. Fact of reality. Right? Fact of reality, zero proof for a globe. None. Zilch. Never going to be. So, It's just a matter of time now. But the issue is, again, and that's the other reason why I get involved, I've got a sneaky suspicion, and always have done, that they're trying to steer it into a new paradigm. And that's exactly what I can see happening. Right? That's why you get these clowns running about trying to make themselves relevant and popular, right? Because they know it's coming, right? And they want to be fucking involved in it. Ali B, nice one, Dale. Cheers, Ali. Hope to see you soon, man. Counts HPL, no evidence, just conjecture and the grand illusion construct. The division bell is ringing louder and louder. Every day I struggle to not slap one of the sleepy people upside the head. We know nothing of this world of make-believe. Once one accepts that it is a whole new journey. Good chat, like your views, keep on coming. Cheers, man. Exactly. All this nonsense that we've been told in our culture and history and who we are and what went on, it's all fucking bollocks, right? You just people need to get pissed off and start standing up to that and accept fucking nothing of it. Jonah Worms, thanks again, Dale. Really enjoyed both the live chat and the discussion and the text chat. Good to see most people behaving respectfully. Thanks to John as well, and Teen and Ali. Thank you, John. Thanks very much, John. Always a great commenter, always a great supporter of logic, discussion, manners, respect. You know, something that these people are seriously lacking who are involved in this. Right? You know, people have changed their tune. They're being respectful to each other in hangouts and stuff. It has affected them. They know they have to toe the line. So it proves you set your stall out, you walk the walk that you want to see, and you keep pushing it and you address it in every aspect. And eventually, if they want to stay relevant, they will turn to that. Right? You don't go getting involved in their level, right? Because they're fucking major stupid morons, and they will beat you at stupidity every time. So, next video. This was Flat Earth. Beware of moon claims. So, and this is the one where this Vancouver, BC, another fucking illogical twat who I pointed out way back when he appeared in the scene, and highlighted that he offered nothing but illogical ramblings, and it's still the same. Illogical. You know, some of them have got a serious screw loose, and I think they need psychiatric fucking attention, right? Because, you know, they're a fucking loose cannon with their behaviours. And he admitted that he's got these accounts that he goes about, you know, thumbing down and thumbing up comments and thumbing down videos. So as I spoke to you, I spoke about nearly 2 years ago, the groups involved in the Facebook, you know, the Badger groups, you know, they used the same methods. They had so many accounts each, and they would make illogical statements, and they would just like it up to try and affect people, because that people do get affected by that thing. That's just the reality of the situation. Real truthers have got the ability to see through that and listen to the content, because remember, that's what's important, the content. Know the person, what they're wearing, what they look like, where they come from, what colour their skin is, what they have on their skin. None of that matters. It's about what they're saying in regards to the truth. Now remember what the question is, and then look at that. And again, you know, the same accounts, this is the thing. These accounts are there constantly and they offer nothing. They've been given the platform, opened up to them countless times, and it's always open and it always will be, but they don't get involved, they don't come in. They try and keep it for the chat because they're playing a psychological operation, right? And they know that if they come face to face, they're going to be questioned and highlighted for exactly what they are. So, when you see them continuing this and they don't take the opportunity to go face to face, if they had the truth, they would be more than willing, but they have nothing. They're playing psychological games, hoping that it has an effect on me. It's not going to have a fucking effect on me. You know what I mean? Pissing in the wind. But keep it coming, because I'll just keep highlighting you. The Jack Parsons and all that don't deserve a fucking response anymore, right? So, as I say, They can comment all they like. The platform's open for them. They're getting zero response from me until they fucking have a spine, grow a set of balls, and go on the fucking thing in face-to-face chat. Right? J39. Explain upside down moon on flat earth and moon phases. You fucking explain them. You empirically prove what the moon is, where it is, what its full shape is. Right? You prove that. If you're the one that's trying to use it, you'll hear me quite clearly stating that sky observations will never give you measurable proof of the shape of the earth that you're standing upon. It's an illogical, red herring nonsense. Right? But as I say, that's all the globe has. Sophism. Right? So, anybody who is viewing the moon, firstly you need to establish what are you actually viewing? What's it made of? And where is it exactly? Because without that, what are you viewing? None! You're basing it on your assumptions and your own imagination. Doesn't count for shit. Okay? Schmick-mick. Another sock account full of illogical ramblings and stupidity. Where's the documented evidence for your claim that the moon is see-through? Well, I never claimed that it was, but it's been reported. John Smith. Great presentation, Dale. It's difficult to see objects in detail on Earth with a telescope, never mind seeing detail on a moon 238,000 miles away. Exactly. The makeup of the atmosphere can make it hard to see, such as fog, cataracts, dust, a blinding light. When it comes to vision and optics, the quality of conditions affecting your observations can play a big role in what you see and what you don't see. Exactly, right? Because we're viewing it through moisture. We're viewing it through so many factors, right? That these people don't want to take into account. Because all they have is a story that they're trying to push, and that's it. That's as far as they see. You know, that's how easy it is to see through them, because they have nothing. These people who are pushing this are not even clever. They're the thickest of the thick shit, low-life fucking scum that are given a fucking script to pump out, and that's all they have, right? Environmental factors make it difficult for optical observatories to get a quality image of whatever people have telescopes pointed at. There are particles and molecules in the atmosphere that get absorbed by water, vapour and carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Yeah. So, you know, as John's highlighting here, you know, the reasons for why sky observations are an issue and why over long distance observations are an issue. And you get these clowns who try and say that a laser's more accurate than water as a measuring tool. Utter fucking stupidity again, right? The laser's affected by the moisture in the air. It's fine inside a house or in a short range distance, right? But over large distances, water is more accurate. Fact of reality yet again. So, Phil Holdsworth. Hi Dale, good video and cheers for putting in the time and the effort. Thank you very much, appreciate it. It's good to know that people see that I put the time and the effort in and the journey that I've actually taken. The way. Dale is right. One only needs to use their own eyes to see the moon can be seen through. One can see the colour of the sky through the dark area of the moon, and stars are often visible behind it. How can it be a sphere? A solid one, that is. It also appears to have an uneven edge around its circumference. Whether it is physically where we see it or a projection from the top of the firmament is unknown. What it's actually composed of is also unknown. It appears quivery-like in videos taken of it. The lunar waves captured appear like either a liquid or energy wave. Only speculations though, and I'm glad you put that in, that it's only speculations. The moon is indeed a real mystery, just like the stars and planets are. Another fact one can see is we do not see but one side of the moon, and the side we see rotates as it moves in its circle over the non-curved and motionless Earth. So, the moon is indeed a real mystery, and so are the other luminaries, and they always have been. You know, but maybe it's a time for discovery. But we're never going to discover it by sitting here looking up at it. The exploration to the full outer perimeters will probably give us a much clearer picture And again, this is what they're trying to stop. They don't want that attitude spreading. Preston Vaughan, I believe the moon to be a light bulb and oblate disc on its own schedule. Just what I observed, may be wrong. Be interesting to see, why people think that and what their observations actually are. Because again, I'm just as intrigued about what these things are as anybody else, but I have to be realistic. I have to stick to science, the objective truth, and be strict with that. We can all observe them, but we don't know what they're made of, and we don't know exactly where they are. So. Phuket Word, thanks for the mention, Dale. Not a problem, Nick. As I say, if you hear this, you're more than welcome to appear on, man. You're always good at articulating, and being respectful and able to discuss. So, that kind of thing is always more than welcome. Barbara Templey, no matter what the sun, moon or stars are made of, why can they not be exactly where we see them to be? Because you're viewing them through moisture. You're viewing them from here. Roife, how can rock be reflecting light onto something else? I'll give you the repeatable experiment. Go outside at night, shine a torch onto a rock. Can you see it? That's reflected light. Now you can see it illuminated, but it's not shining down onto anything else. Are you people really that fucking stupid that you don't understand the claims that the heliocentric model's making? So go and repeat the experiment and see if you can get that. No story now. Yeah, fiddle. I'll tell you a riddle as cows jump over the moon. Imagine a god, imagine a boss. Now get back to work with that broom. No, that's now good honest work, thank you. Aye. Because that's it. Stories and fucking imagination. That's what these clowns have. That's what they're playing on. Things that we don't know about, and then playing on optical effects. That's all they have. Preston Vaughan again, good job promoting other people too. It's good, all good content gets shared, networking, exactly. That's why I opened the platform up. People were complaining and moaning that egotists and celebrity types were just holding everything for themselves. Well, I ain't interested in personalities, being pals and ego and all that shit. So the platform's there for everybody to bring whatever they want to the table, as long as the claims are met with empirical proofs. So, but discussions and theories and stuff and philosophy is fine, as long as it's stated clear. That the whole thing's opened up. Eli Ohio, you seem like a genuinely want the truth of our reality. Peace. That's right, I do want the truth of the reality. Nothing more, nothing less. James Doherty, let us flat earthers all buy a special high altitude balloon with high tech equipment to record the moon, with Jed taking the footage. Get the equipment back in one piece, does not matter about Jed. Right. If anybody's contributing to any high altitude balloons or any, progress, I'm willing to help. But what I'm not willing to contribute to is people making fucking false claims to know what it's made of and where it actually is, and insisting that it's something that it's fucking not. Yorkshire Lass Tracy, Dale, think this might be of interest for you. Google how does the moon reflect sunlight. The link you're after is the Quora site. Lots of gobbledygook in the first section, but images of the experiment you're going to do. Interesting at the very least, but whether it's proof is another matter. Thanks, Tracy, I will have a look at that. Magumba, the moon's petrified wood. Everybody knows that. There's scientific proof. Anders Ace, number one, trolls are after you, Dale. Lots of thumbs down. Yeah, well, they've admitted that it's that wee idiotic Canadian clown thinks he's fucking something. He's a fucking absolute moron, right? No a personal attack, just a fucking observation of the display that he's given us. Utter stupidity, weak, spineless crap. McAnders 1888. Cheers for links to David Ray videos. They are excellent. They certainly are excellent. There's loads of other people who do great work, but David Ray's on my Facebook and here on YouTube, and he does do great work, great camera shots and observations. And there's loads of other ones who, you know, I will list eventually. Enoch's Moon, Flat Earth, Truth. On you, dude, on the moon. Sam here. Sam, it'd be great to have you on one day, because I know you've done a lot of research and observations with people in the UK, you being in Australia. It would be great to have you on and you know, share your findings. Anytime, just give me a message on Facebook if you hear this, and I'll send you a link the next time I'm live. Morton Storas. I laugh my ass off. I better turn the light on, it's went a bit dark here. Wait a see. You can still see me, it's alright. Okay. I'll laugh my ass off if it turns out the lights in the sky are bacteria's. Awkward moment. But seriously, bioluminescence, sonoluminescence, last blood moon was big orange, then turned into a tiny bright white moon. I saw it, but I would need to know what you were talking about and look at the proofs and the observations. Element B, nice one. Dale, cheers, Ali. David Burbeck, spot on. Muscle Car Rock Lover, this is another one of these fucking illogical accounts, I'm pretty sure. The moon shines gives virtually zero power from solar panels. Many have done experiments, so they'll put that info. So put that in defo bucket. Concave is modelled perfectly, and concave Earth, by the way. What, an actual model? Or a computer generated one, or a plastic one? How does the water work on a concave model if you're talking about it being up the walls of the inside of it? I mean, come on. Stand up. Cheers, Dale, well said. I used to have to stroll to Speaker's Corner to experience religious, irrational zealots with unfounded, non-scientific beliefs. Now I can view these souls in the troll comments on your video in the comfort of my home. Sharing good videos, could you not set out a playlist for us to tap into? P.S. I see from the early thumbs down you must be over the target. Yeah, I will set a playlist up. It's just a matter of contacting people and asking if it's alright to mirror. As I say, things get busy and I've got other things happening. It's hard work, but if I say them verbally, you know, that hopefully will be good enough. But you're right about the zealots, you know, and the irrationals, unfounded, non-scientific beliefs. You know, I've experienced that for years, trying to talk to these people, so-called spiritual people and whatever, and they're not up for discussion, they're not up for questioning. You know, they're just protecting religious belief, something that's no true. And you're right, you know, you see it clear as day in these comments. They're everywhere, because that's what the globe is. It's a religion. So, FEVBC DTA backup channel Flat Earth. This is this Canadian moron. Did the thumbs down get the best of you on this one? So he's admitting it. He's admitting it. No, but I'll just fucking switch them off, you wee clown. Right? Because that's all you have. You're a twat, a weak, insecure, insignificant nothing. Right? All you have is, ooh, thumbs and thumbs and thumbs. No content, nothing to offer, a babbling wreck. Right? You want to have a look at yourself, son, and get yourself sorted out. You're a mess. Flat Earth Female, thanks Dale. You make sense every video. I'll check the links out also. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Preston Vaughan, trust me Dale, I trust you. I never met you, I like your message though. Well, it's the message, it's the truth that's important. It's not about trusting individuals and, you know, but at the end of the day, you know, hang on, my door's blew up. Right, you know, it's not about trusting personalities, but at the end of the day, people can trust me with the truth. I'm not going to fuck about. The most important thing to me is knowing the truth and where I am, right? And it always has been, and it's never going to change. So, 234 Cheech, the moon is a sphere, it's a fact, not an opinion, mate. Okay, 234 Cheech, where is your proof? What's it made of? Where is it? And it's definitely a sphere. Proof. Show it. You can't, because you're talking shite. 234 Cheech again, the moon's brightness is due to the sun, it's logical. What? In your imagination, in your mind, it's your opinion. You're brain farting. 234 Cheech, look up, Dale. Look up, you know you want to. No, I don't. I live here on Earth. I want to know what's in the outer perimeters. I want to know what's beyond. I'm not interested in the fucking sky. You monkey morons have spent too much time trying to convince people to look up at the sky. It's not happening anymore. The game's fucking over. Sooner idiots like you realise that, the better. Remember, you're just a lackey. You're being played. Lick spittle. Next video. Yeah. People might get offended at the attitude that I'm taking now, but see, at the end of the day, I'm fucking tired of it and I don't care. Right? The truth is the truth, and I will represent the truth every fucking time. If you don't like my mannerisms, that's not my problem. It should be the truth that's important to you. Right? I don't judge anybody on their mannerisms, how they look, where they're from, what colour their skin is, what they wear, whether there's light, whether there's no light. I'm not fucking interested. I'm interested in what they offer as far as progress in the discussion about this subject. Next video. Flat Earth, spraying our sky. Why? 2 seconds. You know, another thing. I've just seen it. IV Artists promoting Vancouver, BC. You need to have a look at these groups and why they promote each other, right? And start questioning that. Should be telling you a hell of a lot and who to avoid and who to highlight. Schmick Mick, we don't live in the sky there. There's nothing to worry about. Yeah, but there's a phenomena happening. There is spraying going on in the sky, right? In regards to looking at the sky for the proof of the shape of the earth you're upon, it's fucking pointless. Okay? So, you know, here we go. It's just that these clowns don't understand it. They're too fucking stupid. Cameron of the Clan Mitchell. Yep, we got a day off on New Year's Day, but the heavy duty sins, talking about spraying the skies. Got a bit of footage from Dunfermline Fife in my videos. Thanks. So, Cameron of the Clan Mitchell has some footage as well of spraying going on over parts of Scotland. So that's great that other people are uploading and highlighting. Scott Merrill, either to hide something or to get us used to spraying for the environment so that we won't know what killed us when they finally spray what they have been planning to spray, nerve gas. I wonder what the shelf life outdoors is of nerve gas. Can they spray it while underground and it breaks down after a certain time? Who knows? I mean, this is the whole point. You know, there is a phenomena happening. You know, that's obvious. But why and for what ends is a different story. That's why I brought it up for discussion. G.J. Cow from Livingston, absolute disgrace. Gloves off. Taking video and photographic evidence to local MP. This is not normal, and I'm not falling for the recent bullshit in our local news regarding an agreed new flight route over Scotland. That's it. No more sitting back and doing fuck all. I take my hat off to you. That's what it's about. You know, let's start discussing this about who we take things to, who we approach, and start fucking pushing them for answers, or push them to go and question, because that's what I'm up for, and that's what I'm going to start doing. You know, physics teachers, museums, any of these people who push this religious fucking crap, they deserve to be pushed, they deserve to be questioned. It's that time now. Radio Man. Obviously, sane common sense rules for the military do not apply. No, that's the thing, you know. People in the military, you know, you hear this, everybody would have to be in on it. No, you don't. You know, it's compartmentalised. You have a few in any institution or business or whatever walk of life who know the whole structure and how things fit together. People just go because they need a job, they need money, and they're not interested. Right? So, Radio Man's spot on. Ian Cox, I hear you on this one, Dale. Cheers, man. Georgie boy. Now then, wouldn't these chemtrails show a curve if they were following the curvature? Just a thought. Aye, but there's no curve. You know, everything works for a parallel line. Up, down, left, right, every other direction from a flat level plane. Right? That's how things fucking work. Markovsky, same here in Manchester, Dale, 4th and 5th. There is something happening in our skies without a doubt, mate. Yeah, exactly. It's just about bringing awareness to the phenomena, you know, and then start pushing the right avenues for answers. Again, Phil Holdsworth, shocking yesterday, all over the sky, in close to Manchester Airport, 30ish miles, bank holiday Monday, clear as a bell. Lots last night and this morning, overcast and grey now. So it's good that other people all over the UK or the world are reporting this. And their bollocks, as I highlighted before, and they ignore this and they skip over it every time. You know, I live next to an airport. I can go up the Braes and I can watch, you know, planes taxiing, coming in, planes taking off, all different shapes and sizes, all different altitudes, all different temperatures through summer to winter. Not once will I ever witness chemtrails or these trails that are coming out the backs of these planes. GJ Cow again. Also, I do not think these aeroplanes are taking off from our airports either. No, I doubt it. It's, to me, you know, it makes sense. It's maybe an automated system of drones, possibly. George boy, we had a fucking shite load of trails yesterday. Today rained all day. Yesterday was gorgeous till they fucking started here in Doncaster. So, yeah. It's a common pattern. You get up, blue sky, the spraying starts, before you know it's overcast. Me being a biker and many other bikers who are out there will realise that. You know, you're watching the sky constantly. Start noting it. Kathy Dudley, have you checked out Awake Soul's latest video on chemtrails? Many people filming these can't find the plane, or if they do, it appears to be more holographic than plane with orbs in front of the action or close by. Well, that was like the footage myself and my neighbour got. We could see with the naked eye what appeared to be craft, aeroplanes, flying side by side, making the trails. But on the video footage, there's nothing showing up. You put it into software and you mess with the contrast, the colour, the brightness. You can see the trails as clear as day, but there's nothing showing up in front of the trails. So, John Smith, but Kathy, I will check that out. John Smith, this is a great documentary on chemtrails and samples taken of soil after spraying, showing excessive high levels of toxins in the soil. What is that one? And that's called What in the World Are They Spraying? And it's a link on there from John Smith, so cheers, John. Justin Sherwood, it was the same here in Wales, and by the looks of what people are saying, it was the same everywhere in the GB. I was going to film it, but there was no point. Thousands of people have done it everywhere, and I used to on my old channel, but got nowhere with it. Just people saying the same thing, to block out Planet X, or to save us from weather modification, or to enhance it. But if the planes are heading in the same direction, east to west, they are using the sun as a navigation tool. There are trackers you can get cheap, but that don't prove nothing apart from where the planes are going. Waste of money, to be honest. Cheers, peace. Yeah, and it's the same again. You know, people are uploading, people are becoming aware of it, but it's the avenues and how we start pushing and putting pressure on all these institutions and government agencies, same as NASA. So, Keanu Collis, please, dude, with respect, be more professional and thus hopefully attract more people to Fly Earth. Can you just get a decent light on your and yourself in your man shed? Well, again, Keanu Collins, I'm not really bothered about my light, how I look. You know, it's about the content, it's about the message and what's actually being said. Otherwise you look a little amateurish. Well, I'm amateur, I'm a fucking real man, right? Always been shy of camera and video, so, you know, for the last 2 years this has been a learning process for me, okay? If people want me to represent truth and think that it would be beneficial that I became more professional with lighting and stuff, then I maybe consider it. But right now, you know, I'm doing fine, plodding along and getting the message my way. So I appreciate, you know, your concern and your creative input to maybe make things better, but it's not really on my radar. But, you know, if you know, it's put to me in a respectful manner that it may help, then I will take note and listen. Stand up. Same here in the southeast. We also have a super bright Venus in the evening sky. Never seen it that bright before. So again, thanks, Stand Up. You know, great people are commenting and reporting these things. Lawrence Wright, lines in the sky? Yes. Chemicals raining down upon us? No. Looks like planes? Yes. Made by passenger or military planes? No. Made by humans? No. Blocking sunlight? Yes. Hiding something? Maybe. X marks the spot? Maybe. Orbs? Yes. Ghost planes? Yes. Vanishing planes? Yes. Something very sinister? Yes. Weather manipulation? Question mark. Unlikely. So obviously Lawrence has got his own journey and knowledge of this thing, which would be good to have shared. Music Man, rich kids and science kits, wouldn't you? Well, this is it. You know, I've said this to people before. If you're born into these elite families, you know, where is your mind? What are you being taught? What are you being brought up with? It's a mindset that we probably can't conceive of or perceive. So, you know, I don't rule it out. At the end of the day, as I say, they live a total different life from us. So, Cameron of the Clan Mitchell. Also, I phoned up Scottish Environment Agency and asked about the trails. She said I need to go to the doctor's law. How quaint. Aye. And when you ask valid questions, and this is the responses you get from ignorant people. Jesse James. Yes, I noticed they seem to head into or close by the sun so they can drift into its path. Who knows what they're up to up there? But it's been going on for years. Yeah, it certainly has. Cynthia Hamill. Keep in mind they have multiple reasons for spraying chemtrails. They often block the sun in certain areas. At first, I just assumed that it may be due to global warming. But then why are they not directly stating that this is their purpose? Because their purpose is much more nefarious. Yeah, it seems that way to me. And again, secrecy, secret cliques and societies and insecure wee fucking cliquey men bother me and piss me off. Right? And it should be pissing everybody else off. And the objective truths, we should have transparency. Anybody in the public arena who's supposed to be there representing the whole and the objective truth should be transparent and stripped of everything if they go against that or even you know, seem to be veering from it. A zero tolerance policy should be put in place for it. Right? Logical, factual based. No emotional manipulation like the way the whole system is with your political arenas. They're a bunch of fucking illogical inbred morons who are taught the liberal arts, rhetoric, logic. You know, they can argue and put these things out there to confuse the common man because they have been educated in it. We have not. Okay? So, it's time to stand up and not accept their fucking bollocks. We are the people who make everything happen. We are the people who run the fucking system. Right? No these fucking clowns. Alright, Marty?
Alright.
Well, you better not come in the video, Sean, and I'm just making a wee comment response vid here.
I'm just a delivery guy.
Marty's here to help me fix my shed because the weather's been horrific. Hi, this is another comment from Hi. If you jog in the rain for an hour in the summer, you'll at least get the sniffles, if not a fever or pneumonia. If you swim in a lake at night in the summer for 4 hours, you'll feel fine. We know that heat rises and cold drops. It's not the cold air that causes the common cold, but the air that drops from the sky. What's the cure for the common cold? I would think stopping the spraying. Well, I'm not sure about that and what's actually in these trails. I would refrain from committing to knowing exactly what they are. But I appreciate your observations. It would obviously have to be done on a larger scale in order for us to concur. On a plane. Hi Del, I've been watching the dirty bastards chemtrailing for over 10 years. They are making us ill with chemicals they spray. It lands on everything we breathe. It also, apart from everything else, they are denying us our vitamin D. Keep up the good fight. Thank you. On a plane. And that looks like a nice bike there. That looks like a Bee King, if I'm no wrong. Looks like a Bee King. Wobbly Boost, awesome, thanks Del, peace on free flat earth. Thank you Wobbly Boost. Sorry Matt, I'll be with you, I just need to get through these videos. I've let the comments build up, you know, and it gets so much I just can't respond to them all, so I'm just doing a wee video response.
Well, just comments and no claims, mate. Claims just create weird arguments.
No, this is it, you know, it's the claims, it's trying to highlight that with people about claims. Howard Mason, so you don't know what's going on, Del? So what? You just make shit up like all flat earth geezers. No, I don't. By claiming you don't know something, there's no making stuff up. You fucking moron. Right?
By claiming you know everything's a fucking
yes. Delusion. People like you who claim to know everything and think you've got a grasp on reality are the deluded morons. I feel sorry for you, fella. Why? Because I say I don't know and tell the truth. The only one who has been pushing the truth from the beginning. Right? That's what your problem is, Howard Mason. You're obviously part of the fucking establishment gimps.
And you're obviously going to retaliate to emotions.
Aye, retaliating to emotions, exactly, that's it. Playing on emotions. It's not going to work. You people are that fucking stupid that you can't see that it's not going to work on me. But you're paid and coerced, probably because you're a fucking criminal, to keep pushing your shite. Right? You don't deserve the rest of your comment being read out. You're another one. Come on the live thing and speak your mind. Face to face. Shite bag. Sedgwick. FAA rules. Is this in the US? Probably experimenting with altering the weather. Nothing new there. Well, you know, I'd imagine that, but it would make logical sense that flight regulations are probably the same everywhere, considering it's British Airways fly to America and American Airlines fly to the UK and everywhere else. There'll be safety stipulations and how far apart they have to be. So I read out, you know, one that I found. If that's all you've got.
Why do folk try and, let's see if you come out with 100 specifics. I'm just generalising it, but if you come out with 100 specifics, right?
Yeah.
And people just find one that they can maybe just have a wee edge on.
Yeah.
Why do they just suddenly dingy the other 99 and focus on one and go, see, I won on that one, so the rest of it's shite, rather
well, that's
than defeat your other 99, so that proves that you're not talking shite, but I can beat that one, so that proves you're talking shite.
Well, that's it, that's what
kind
we
of
focus
fallacy is that, mate? You know?
Well, you know that, that's been my whole thing from the start, where you could see obviously that these groups were in place and they were looking for things to attack. So my whole point to people was to, you know, understand the language, understand claims and understand the methods that we're using to distract and discredit. And the main thing was to push maps and models and push unproven claims and get people to adopt them, because then they can highlight it and go, haha, look at these illogical people representing this.
And look at the sky as well.
Yeah.
That's another one
That's
that
it. Look at the sky. Yeah. So
push a map so they can try and debunk it and just say, see, everyone's debunked. Pathetic.
Well, that's what they're pushing now. You know, when you see it, oh, this map's been debunked, so flat Earth's debunked. There's a sphere in the sky, so flat Earth's debunked. No, the place is covered in fucking water. It's never going to be debunked because it's a fact of life.
Your first video you done was last April. That was one of the first things that was ever said. Yeah. Listen, even if you're going to try and don't push anything for flat Earth, just debunk what's being put.
Exactly. You know, and that's what I've highlighted before. The flat Earth was a term that was used because it was trending. You know, flat Earth simply means it's not a globe. Here's the possibilities of where we live. Right? It's not a claim to a map and a model, but you know, this is why they use it and they throw it in there. So, what time are we on? I need to watch this because it's going to stop at an hour. I don't want it to run over. So we'll get to the last video. We've got 10 minutes left here. Just bear with me, Matty.
Yeah, cool.
This was the last live hangout. Vortex Puppy unfortunately missed the hangout but enjoyed listening to the topics discussed. A contribution I would like to bring into the discussion are the works of Thomas Reid and the Scottish philosophy of common sense. Vortex Puppy, I would really appreciate it if you did come on. You've brought this to me a couple of times now, and I have it there and I've been looking at it. I've just not had the time to get into it. It would be great to have you on, because that should be, you know, just by the title, common sense. You know, you've wrote a great comment here, but I'll save it, and you know, I would really appreciate if you would come on and share your knowledge. That would be fantastic. There's been responses to these. Harry Growler, great name. Another thought-provoking and interesting show to listen to. Great introduction rant expressing what needs to be said. Certainly agree. Really appreciate listening to conversations that cut through the demented nonsense. Thank you for taking the time to organise these hangouts, and thank you to your guests who jump on board. I really appreciate that, and I really appreciate that people see what the goal was that was set out, what my whole journey's been, you know, and the fact that we do try and cut through the crap to get to the meat and bones of what's really relevant and important. So I appreciate it, Harry Growler. Fucking brilliant name. Morton Storas, the big problem as I see it is that less and less of us dare to stand out in the crowd and ask the questions we have. It can be hard to handle the eyes of the indoctrinated mob looking at you like they have swallowed starch. Yeah, that is the thing, and that's why I encourage, that's why I created my journey and then opened the platform up to give the common man, every man, woman, a child, a place to come and speak their mind freely. You know, I'm thick-skinned. I do not give a fuck what people think of me and what they have to say. I represent the truth, and the truth is what is important to me. So the rest of them can go and take a big fucking fuck to themselves.
As you say in there, that startled looks because they live in fear.
Yeah.
Fear of breaking their wee bubbles.
Yeah. Trackmatic, has anyone done the Michelson-Morley experiment 90 degree from level or in the plumb position? This could be interesting. We know we are not moving horizontally and don't feel that movement, but if we remove gravity, we are back to F equals ma. If this is true and someone asks, do you think we are moving? I'd say hell yeah, going straight up. You know, obviously experimentation and further pursuit of understanding is great. Something that we need to look into. Feel free, Trackmatic, to come on and bring up the point and put the input in there. Joan of Worms, looks like I missed a really good chat. Late arriving, but thanks again to Dale, John and Ali and all those involved. Booking my seat early and we'll be ready for the next one. Thanks, Joan. Nice one, Joan. Maybe later on tonight, you know, I'll go for another live one. Right, I'm going to stop there because we're getting to an hour and the weather's went dry, and Marty is here to help me put felt on my roof. So, again, I appreciate people taking the time to comment, and you know, I apologise for no responding. This is the best I can offer just now. I'll probably advertise, maybe go live again tonight, 7:30. As I say, you know, as many of you people can take part. Feel free to speak and say what you want to say. I'm not putting up with pathetic name calling and the same idiocy from the groups, the Badger groups, the organised groups who are going about in circles, which I will discuss again later tonight. Get into a wee bit more detail on the mimicking of your format, of your appearance and what you put out there in your message, because it's certainly happening and other people can see it happening. So hopefully, you know, if I go live tonight, I'll see as many of you there as possible. Peace.